Hello and welcome to another Lawson Estate Agents video viewing. We're here today to see a 3-bedroom mid-terrace property on Ennerdale Gardens. As you can see, Ennerdale Gardens is a nice, quiet little residential cul-de-sac, sort of off Ullswater, which is just off Loosely Lane in Derriford. Very sought after area. As you can see, you've kind of got views over there of woodland. A really nice little corner tucked out of the way down here, but from Derriford, obviously access to local amenities is really good. But the property we're here to see today is this one. Mid-terrace 3-bedroom. You've got on-road parking to the front of the property in a kind of little bay setback, which is quite handy. Plenty of parking. The property does also come with a garage in the block, which is located to the rear. Now you've got front garden, which does slope down, and then you have got a row of steps coming down, so that is something to be aware of. Obviously you've got a handrail that goes down along with, and quite a nice amount of front garden. It's mainly laid out sort of gravel and a few shrubs, but easy to sort of maintain on a low maintenance basis. And then we'll head on inside just as the rain is starting. I'm not sure if it's rain or hail that's trying to get me now. But as you come on down, you've got this nice area laid out to gravel at the front, bay window from the lounge, and as you can see, those steps leading on down. So there are a few steps there, but they're nice and manageable. And your parking is right outside at the front that's on road. So as you approach, you've got a little overhead porch, which in the current weather I'm definitely going to take advantage of, and then coming on into the property. So as you come on in, you've got quite a nice entrance hallway. You've got a bit of a kind of mat as you come in first, and then vinyl floor moving down through and through to the kitchen. It's a nice sized hallway. Obviously you've got sort of coat hanging to one side, coat hanging to the other side there. Nicely presented. The decor throughout in this property is really nice. But what you have also got in this hallway, we've got downstairs WC, which is always helpful. 3-bedroom houses do tend to appeal to families. Downstairs WC is really important. Just makes life that little bit easier. So coming off the hallway, first door on the right leads into lounge. So as you can see, you've got a nice sort of grey and blue decor in here. Nice sized room. You've easily got a corner sofa there, another 2-seater, possibly 3, no, I'd say a good sized 2-seater under the window, and plenty of space in here. You've got that really nice bay window at the front, so even though you are dropped down, it's certainly not a dark room. You're certainly not losing light, and there are things that you could do to bring more light in as well. Not particularly sort of hard work to do, but nice bay window at the front, and then obviously the lounge itself to this side. Coming through the doorway off the lounge, we then come into dining room. Really nice size. So again, we've got another sort of sofa seat in here. Good sized dining table and still plenty of space to manoeuvre around. You've got all the kind of wood panel on that wall there, which I just think looks really nice. And again, this room, you've got space enough for a really nice big fridge freezer unit in there, without the room actually feeling at all cramped. Nice contemporary upright radiator on that end wall as well. So a lot of the decor is sort of quite modern, but then it also lends itself to little traditional twists as well. And then coming through from here, we come into kitchen. The kitchen then leads back through to that front hallway. So as you can see, there is space here for a standard sized upright fridge freezer to go in under there, if you didn't want to accommodate one in the dining space. You've got wall-mounted units and base units to this side, space to accommodate freestanding cooker and then extractor over. But a nice run of kind of worktops to this side, but then also more units, space for washing machine and dishwasher, or washing machine and tumble dryer, more wall-mounted units and more worktop space to that side as well. So a nice sized, nice shape, nicely appointed kitchen in here. And then what we've also then got is door out to rear garden. So coming out into the garden, we're over a couple of levels, but only very gradually, so nothing that would be sort of difficult to maintain or manage. And then we go to an area at the top of lawn. One thing I will mention straight away is there is a very beautiful but quite large tree, which is actually located in the neighbour's garden. It does have a tree preservation order on it. And what that means is obviously any works to that tree do need to gain authorisation from the council. I was just chatting to the vendor himself, and he said that permission has been given to trim back and obviously crown it to keep it sort of more manageable. It's a very simple, straightforward thing to do to get those permissions, because these trees do need to be maintained. It's not a case of just because there's a tree preservation order you can't do anything. That would be detrimental to the tree itself. But you can maintain it and cut it back to a level that keeps it manageable. You just have to obtain that permission first. Now, the vendor was telling me that the agreement at the moment, because it's 3 different properties that the tree kind of spans over, generally what they do is come to a bit of a kind of mutual agreement to split the maintenance and trimming back costs by 3, which makes it nice and manageable financially. It's not an overwhelming commitment for any one person to do. So the garden itself, you've got a nice level area of paving down here, and they've got this really nice sort of brick effect paving, which I think just looks quite sweet. You are fenced to both sides, and then you've got a couple of sort of small steps up. Another little level area here sort of used for seating, and then some little shrubs down to that side. A couple of other steps up, and then you come to the top where you've got a nice level area of lawn. You've got a purpose-built, brick-built shed storage area at the top there, and then a gate, I think, giving access to the rear. And I believe the garage is one of the units to the rear of the properties, but on viewings we can specify for you which they are. So a nice, interesting, family suitable garden. So coming back down through, we then come back into the house. We'll get that door closed before it gets chilly. And then we take ourselves through and on upstairs. So now I've done the downstairs, we're going to go upstairs. I'm just going to hit pause whilst I take shoes off. So heading on upstairs. Again, decor throughout is all really nicely done, tasteful colours. And then little things like the kind of wood panelling going up the stairs just looks really nice, just gives it a nice finish. And I imagine probably minimises wear and tear on the wall, as children do love to run a hand up a wall. And this panelling carries on to the kind of hallway at the top, which just makes it look really nice. Family bathroom, as you come to the top of the stairs, we've got WC basin with a vanity unit, and then bath with mains fed shower over the top, which is all good. And then coming back out of the bathroom, to the left we come to the first bedroom. Really nice size double bedroom, this one. Good size. You've got a window to the rear overlooking the garden, and you've got sliding door, built-in wardrobes there as well. But this is a very nice size double bedroom, definitely. And then you are sort of overlooking the garden to the rear as well. So coming out of this bedroom, come back to the hallway, and then we have a really nice size airing cupboard, storage, vital, bedding, towels, clothes, you name it. Those little airing cupboards are worth their weight in gold. Then we come into the second bedroom. I would say maybe fractionally bigger than the double to the rear, so probably the biggest of the 3. Good sized double. I mean, as you can see here, you know, a bedroom that is more than capable of accommodating a workstation space. You know, a lot of us work from home now, so to have that space in the main bedroom and still have space, you know, certainly not a cramped room by any standard, is good. And again, you've got another sliding door wardrobe built in as well. So that's great. And then coming back out and to the left, third and final, I would say this is potentially a small double. You could probably get a small double bed and a chest of drawers in here if you're looking at it for a guest bedroom. As a single, it's a very generous single. If you're looking for, again, a work from home space, definitely accommodates. But a 3-bedroom property with a good sized third is good. Any other information that you'd like, or if you'd like to arrange a viewing, do please give our office a quick call on Plymouth 791 333. Thanks.